Hello everyone, welcome to another episode of today's GK. Let's begin with previous day's practice question. Question was, which of the following best explains Alcanivorax borcumensis, a type of medicinal plant, a species of coral, deposits of minerals and sediments in the ocean, or a marine bacterium? The correct answer is option D, a marine bacterium. Recently, researchers found that Alcanivorax borcumensis biofilms enhance oil degradation by the interfacial tabulation. It refers to a marine bacterium. This bacterium is known for its ability to form biofilms around oil droplets. It specializes in degrading hydrocarbons which are found in the oil. Alcanivorax borcumensis undergoes a change in biofilm morphology when exposed to oil for extended periods. The bacterium's biofilm shifts to a dendritic structure optimized for oil consumption. This involves the formation of tube-like protrusions. Therefore, option D is the correct answer. Now, let's begin today's session. First question is, recently the term LUPEX was in the news. It is related to India and Japan, Russia and Japan, India and Russia, or Japan and USA. The correct answer is option A, India and Japan. Recently, India achieved a significant milestone as its Chandrayaan-3 mission accomplished a successful lunar landing, establishing India as the fourth nation to achieve this feat on the moon's surface. ISRO is preparing for one more lunar mission, this one in collaboration with the Japanese space agency JAXA. This mission, called LUPEX or Lunar Polar Exploration, is slated for 2024-25. LUPEX will explore the polar regions of the moon, this time venturing into the permanently shaded regions. For the LUPEX mission, the launch vehicle and rover are supposed to be contributed by the Japanese agency, while the lander will come from ISRO. Therefore, option A is the correct answer. Next question is, consider the following statements regarding Cambodia. 1. It is bordered to the west by Thailand, to the north by Laos, and to the east by Vietnam. 2. Phnom Aural is the highest mountain peak in Cambodia. Which of the statement or statements given above is or are correct? 1 only, 2 only, both 1 and 2, or neither 1 nor 2? The correct answer is option C, both 1 and 2. Recently, Cambodia's National Assembly officially elected the eldest son of the outgoing Premier Hun Sen to be the country's new Prime Minister. Cambodia is a country located in the southeastern part of the Indochina Peninsula in Southeast Asia. It shares borders with Vietnam to the east, Laos in the northeast, Thailand in the west and northwest, and has a coastline at the Gulf of Thailand in the southwest. Hence, statement 1 is correct. Phnom Aural, located in the Cardamom Mountains, is the highest peak in Cambodia. It lies 1,813 meters above sea level. Hence, statement 2 is correct. Cambodia has an area of 181,035 square kilometers and lies entirely within the tropics between latitudes 10 degree and 15 degree north and longitudes 102 degree and 108 degree east. Therefore, option C is the correct answer. Next question is, recently the term Mohajer-10 was in the news. It is related to anti-aircraft missile, drone, tank, or aircraft. The correct answer is option B, drone. Recently, Iran built an advanced home-made Mohajer drone with an enhanced range. Its name is Mohajer-10. Mohajer, originating from Farsi, translates to immigrant. It has been the label for a series of drones produced by the Islamic Republic since 1985. It has an operational range of 2,000 km and can fly for up to 24 hours. Its payload can reach 300 kg, double the capacity of the Mohajer-6 drone. Therefore, option B is the correct answer. Next question is, consider the following statements regarding Python programming language. 1. It is a specific programming language for Windows and Mac OS only. 2. It was designed by Paul Allen. 3. It is Microsoft's developed programming language. How many of the statements given above is or are correct? Only 1, only 2, all 3, or none? The correct answer is option D, none. Recently, Microsoft announced that it is bringing the popular programming language Python to Excel. Python is a high-level general-purpose programming language that runs on Windows, Mac OS, Linux, Android, and few other platforms. Hence, statement 1 is not correct. It was designed by Guido van Rossum. Hence, statement 2 is not correct. It was developed by the Python Software Foundation. Hence, statement 3 is also not correct. It was first released on February 20, 1991. The name of the Python programming language comes from an old BBC television comedy sketch series called Monty Python's Flying Circus. Therefore, option D is the correct answer. Next question is, recently the term Helarctos malayanus was in the news. It is related to grizzly bear, sun bear, polar bear, or American black bear. The correct answer is option B, sun bear. Recently, Angela, a Malayan sun bear, became a social media sensation as she stood up and waved to visitors like a human in costume at the Guangzhou Zoo in China. Helarctos malayanus is a scientific name of the sun bear. Sun bears appear so human-like that they are mistaken for people in suits. Sun bears often stand upright, and mothers will even walk around cradling their babies in their arms. Tropical sun bears don't have the thick fur of their cold climate cousins. They are good communicators when housed in groups. They are the only animals other than humans and gorillas that can mimic each other's facial expressions for social appeasement. Therefore, option B is the correct answer. Next question is, consider the following statements regarding shadow banking. 1. Shadow banking is a bank-like activity that takes place outside the traditional banking sector. 2. The term shadow bank was coined by Adam Smith. Which of the statement or statements given above is or are correct? 1 only, 2 only, both 1 and 2, or neither 1 nor 2. The correct answer is option A, 1 only. Recently, India has seen a shadow banking boom despite China's funk. Shadow banking is a term used to describe bank-like activities, mainly lending outside the traditional banking sector. Hence, statement 1 is correct. Shadow banking is generally unregulated and not subject to the same risk, liquidity, and capital restrictions as traditional banks. Shadow banks are non-bank financial companies that can operate with little to no regulatory oversight. The term shadow bank was coined by Paul McCulley in 2007. Hence, statement 2 is not correct. Therefore, option A is the correct answer. Next question is, in the context of Indian biodiversity, what is the IUCN status of sloth bears? Least concern, near threatened, vulnerable, or endangered? The correct answer is option C, vulnerable. Recently, the Forest Department captured the sloth bear from a residential area in the Kundha forest range and relocated it to Nilgiris. Sloth bears are one of the 8 bear species found across the world. They live in a variety of dry and moist forests and in some tall grasslands where boulders, scattered shrubs, and trees provide shelter. They have long, shaggy, dark brown or black fur and curved claws. Their habitation range includes India, Sri Lanka, and southern Nepal, and 90% of the global sloth bear population is found in India. IUCN status of the sloth bears is vulnerable. It is protected under Schedule 1 of the Indian Wildlife Protection Act 1972. Therefore, option C is the correct answer. Next question is, consider the following statements regarding the cholera. 1. It is caused by ingestion of food or water contaminated with the bacterium Vibrio cholera. 2. Currently, there are no vaccines available for cholera. Which of the statement or statements given above is or are correct? 1 only, 2 only, both 1 and 2, or neither 1 nor 2. The correct answer is option A, 1 only. Recently, the United Nations Children's Fund said since 2017, conflict and displacement in the Eastern Democratic Republic of the Congo has gone up, and due to this, the country's children are facing the worst cholera crisis. It is an acute diarrheal infection caused by ingestion of food or water contaminated with the bacterium Vibrio cholerae. Hence, statement 1 is correct. It is an extremely virulent disease that can cause severe acute watery diarrhea. Currently, there are 3 WHO pre-qualified oral cholera vaccines, Dukoral, Shanchol, and Ivishol Plus. Hence, statement 2 is not correct. Therefore, option A is the correct answer. Next question is, recently the term seamless M4T was in the news. It is related to Advanced Multilingual AI Translation and Transcription Model, a new type of social media platform developed by Meta, a high-speed train project, or a novel cooking technique for gourmet dishes. The correct answer is option A, Advanced Multilingual AI Translation and Transcription Model. Recently, Meta, the technology company formerly known as Facebook, unveiled an advanced multilingual multimodal AI translation and transcription model named Seamless M4T. It stands for Massively Multilingual and Multimodal Machine Translation. It is an advanced multilingual multimodal AI translation and transcription model. It is capable of performing various tasks including speech to text, text to speech and text to text translations. It has the ability to recognize when a speaker is code switching when someone moves between two or more languages in one sentence. Therefore, option A is the correct answer. Last question is concerning the Microsites Project. Consider the following statements. 1. It was launched by the National Health Authority under the Pradhan Mantri Suraksha Bima Yojana. 2. It aims to establish a small ecosystem within a particular geographic area. Which of the statement or statements given above is or are correct? 1 only, 2 only, both 1 and 2, or neither 1 nor 2. The correct answer is option B, 2 only. Recently, Mizoram has become the first state in India to operationalize Ayushman Bharat's Microsite Project. The National Health Authority has launched the Microsites Project under the Ayushman Bharat Digital Mission. Hence, statement 1 is not correct. It aims to establish a small ecosystem within a particular geographic area where there is complete ABDM adoption and the entire patient journey is digitized. Hence, statement 2 is correct. Under this project, all healthcare facilities, including the private clinics, small hospitals, and labs in the region, shall be made ABDM enabled. Therefore, option B is the correct answer. Now it's time for the practice question. Consider the following statements regarding the Yasuni National Park. 1. It is located in Peru. 2. It was designated a World Biosphere Reserve by the IUCN. Which of the statement or statements given above is or are correct? 1 only, 2 only, both 1 and 2, or neither 1 nor 2. Send the answer of this question in the comment section. Stay tuned for the next episode. Thanks for watching.